All right. Should be going live here in a second, so let me just... There we go. It popped up. Fantastic. So, this is Reus. So I was going to play Phantom Doctrine, but you can start as one of 3 classes in Phantom Doctrine. Or not classes, but I guess factions. United States CIA, Soviet KGB, or there's a neutral third faction after you've either beaten the United States start or the Soviet start. And it's kind of a spy version of XCOM where you're not trying to get into battle, you're trying to infiltrate and get something done. So while I finish up my campaign to unlock that third faction, which is what I want to do the stream as, I thought I'd do a little Reus, since I just got access to it and it's been intriguing me and wanted to play. So I went through the tutorial and I played one 30-minute game, which gave me a few unlocks of developments that I've done, new sources, new things I can create, and projects that the people that I make the world for can do. So what we're going to do here is play a 30-minute game. So you can either do free play, the beginning, which is just the tutorial, or do era. Now, when you first get the game, you can only do the beginning. Once you do the beginning, you unlock 30-minute era and possibly free play, but I wish they didn't force you to the beginning if you already knew the rules, but, they do that in advance. And so, to unlock things, you have to not be playing in an alt mode, so, you can play on a small or medium, but whatever. Let's just do this. We're not doing a 60-minute, we're going to do a 30-minute era. So that's how long the game will last. So I will explain the game as I go through it here, even though it's a bit old. Such a lovely art style going on, and just how to do it. So basically, we are the Reus, the giants who create the world. Alright, let's go ahead and start a game. So, all the giants have things to do to create the world. So all this world terrain starts as barren. So what we can do is we can create an ocean by using the ocean giant. And I'm going to go ahead and send my mountain giant somewhere, maybe about right there, to go create a mountain. So oceans create wetland. Actually, hold on. I want you to be far away. Go ahead and create your mountain right over there. We're going to create some swamp using our swamp giant. And you can only do it on this wet, barren land and it becomes swamp. This guy could do the same thing with forest over here. But what I want to really do here is create a swamp ocean village where it's just all ocean. Actually, let me do that with the forest village. You make that into forest. Let's see, who can make me some animals? You can make me some exotic animals. There we go. It's a nice ocean territory there. Just create some domestic animals right here so that I'll get my little village to settle. So villages need resources. So there are resources villagers can use. When villagers get next to any amount of resources, they'll settle. There are 3 kinds of resources. There is wealth, There we go. You go ahead and create some precious minerals right there. Alright. So there is wealth, food, and science. So right now these people, and you see the borders of the village, and they'll farm what's essentially in their village. Okay, so what this tells, so then they start creating projects when they're ready. So this says it needs wealth and food. So for each clownfish or parrotfish, there we go. Let's see, we'll just make that ocean a little bigger over there. So now we've got that, and they can, if I get a lesser exotic or lesser herd aspect, do I have exotic or herd? I have growth. And you have, oh. Because that got wet. You know what I'm going to do? Just raise a mountain right there. And you can make this area swampy. Let's see here. So this is what they're doing. And these guys just want wealth in use. This has also used adjacency, so it's next to an animal nest. It'll generate more, so I need to put an animal nest next to them. So you come put some exotic animals right adjacent to that. There's a swamp village. And you can just put some advanced minerals right there. Alright. You need parrotfish or clownfish. You pass parrotfish. Clownfish. So is we need our whatever giant back. Okay, so they've got wealth kind of rolling along here. I want you to come over here. You. Let's get your. Get another precious mineral right there for each animal in borders. Gets 15. They just need 30 wealth, so we're just going to go ahead and give them a bit more wealth through minerals. Now we don't want them to go up too fast. See, the faster they're going to have many arrows, the faster their greed goes up. The more greed they get, the more likely to either go to war with another village or start attacking us, the giants, as they become ungrateful. So part of this is about developing, but not too quickly. You don't want them to just go, and now I kill you for the funds. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to raise a mountain right there. So if I put another ocean in there, it won't completely sink everything. Okay. Yep, there's another village there, a swampy village. I've got one village of each type, and the importance to having multiple types is that when you succeed on these things you're doing for them, they give you different kinds of ambassadors. The ambassadors unlock different traits, so I'm trying to get myself. And let's put some domestic animals here, because animals spread to multiple tiles, so what I'm doing is just trying to make what they want spread. So there we go. They have enough. I think they're not quite. But these people are about to build something. They need wealth and technology and use for each mineral. Okay. Next to a mineral. You. come put some more advanced minerals there. Okay, so there is a forest ambassador here. If you do that, it'll up my fruiting aspect. Reaction, crystal. Now, I can't unevenly distribute my ambassadors, so I have to really decide what I want to unlock. And that will unlock my exotic. You know what? I'm just going to give the forest to the forest guy, because the fruit aspect will be really helpful for getting food with plants. Although I'm playing with less plants here, so, you know. Okay, ocean giant, come here, and just knock an ocean right about there. We'll convert that much more to swamp. Let's see. We'll do that, and then we'll make this little area forest. So I can have another forest village if I want it. But anyway, they're good. Okay. So, they've got plenty going on. They're getting some greed, so I'm not going to do much more for them. This cannot pick ups a lot of things. So, alright, what do you get with desert? You get the predator. With desert, you get an ability. With desert, you get a noble. You know what? The predator aspect looks to be very cool to me. Now we have a swamp, which would unlock toxic. For you, that would unlock seismic. Ocean would unlock herd. So you will come get that one. Let's creates. Oh, this naturally converted to forest. I guess forest is its default. So there is another nomad settling here. Yes, let's just make a little more domestic animal for them. They're a bit greedy, but not a lot. So there we go. Now come pick that up. These people, a little bit greedy, not greedy. Okay, for each animal. Let's see. So, if I give them a predator aspect, I think that a potent predator, lesser predator, so it needs potent. I just need to do exotic animals. And then what I'm going to do here is go to fertility boost, and that will make it more likely I give it a better aspect, so I can upgrade it. Important thing to know about water terrain, you cannot put plants in it, it's only fish. So what does this need? So this gets, for each parrot and clown, sea bass, parrotfish, lesser herd aspect. Do I have the herd? Predator, herd. Okay. So there's another nomad settling around. So I have a feeling we might get another desert settler right in there. I could create another you know what? I'm going to create another forest kind of thing. I want to do some fruit trees. So I'm just going to create some fruit right there. Give myself another village to make me stuff. Now, no village can settle in the mountains. We had a nomad right here, found right here to work off these few things right there. Alright, predator aspect. And there we go. It's a musk deer. Forest village. There we go. And you here, why don't you come and put down some herbs right there? And that'll settle another village, and things will be good. The granary challenge started. For each plant. Close to animals. Let's see. Let's do a lesser leaf. Upgrade it to that. Next to a blueberry or strawberry. So I can just create another strawberry right here. And that should... And that didn't help as much. Oh well, it's still enough for them to get that. To get their thing. So they're settled right there. I don't know what they want yet. But yeah, you always want to kind of keep up. These are the things you want to be doing. These projects is how you better yourselves. So St. Rick is building a school. So they get more... So lesser growth aspect. So I need growth. Who gives me growth aspect? Toxic herbs. Growth. Okay, you come here. Okay, the Fire Peak clan. They want a lot more wealth than you, so for pelts, as long as there are no more... So, is that a topaz? Agate. So it needs a noble aspect. Alright. Well, you... Things we can do. Alright. Next to a stone. So quartz wants to be next to quartz for money purposes. So, precious minerals. It's the granary built. Oh, that harbor is now getting upgraded. So they need a lot more food. That gives them some science. Alright, we want sea bass. Predator or hunt? Do we have predator or hunt? Predator aspect. And then come back and give them some more herbs. This could become sea bass. And then, actually no. Oh my, so see they're the geologist challenge. 3 mountain patches and at least 3 minerals. And they want wealth and tech, so I need my giant here. To come and do that. So many projects. Actually, just get yet another precious mineral right there. There we go. And come over this way and put down another advanced. Alright, let's see here. It's the market. You all are still doing there. You all are doing that. So, swamp, can't do that. You can take him. You can't. You can't. You can't. So after I do this, this mountain giant is going to get the seismic aspect. So you're getting a swamp master. This is stone, which gives more tech if next to a plant. We need more tech and wealth in use, so why don't you come here and create some herbs right there? Different terrain types giving me such fun, different things to use. Okay, food. You need a lot more food, is basically. Mackerel. Hold on. You give that predator aspect first. Transmute that. Put it up there. And no, I didn't want animals, I wanted a plant. Very good. Mackerel, clownfish. These are sea bass. That's empty. So you know what I can do? Let's just give some more animals to put more food in their range. You all shouldn't get too greedy. You'll eventually get there. There we go. That'll help you plenty. I don't want to give you much more because you'll get too greedy. That's getting a bunch of tech. So we can do more advanced minerals. We can do exotic animals. So what do you get for? Huge phosphorus and iron. I want this to keep expanding up that way. I can't force it to. This needs more wealth. Well, while you're on your way, go ahead and do that. And then forest ambassador here. Why don't we put precious minerals right there? Yeah, next to an animal nest. We'll just put more right up there. Like, they need 3 mountain tiles, but they can't really move the mountains over without doing fantastic amounts of damage to them, so I'm not. I just have to hope they expand. Okay, there's a new forest ambassador, which would unlock your crystal aspect and grab your aura and let you make better domestic animals. You would get the exotic aspect. Reaction. You know, upping your wealth and awe versus exotic. Noble. You know what? Go ahead and get the exotic aspect. create better minerals. So you... Let's see, parrotfish, lesser exotic or lesser herd. I think we'll just go ahead and put a herd aspect on that. Mountain giant's coming to get that. You, at least 4 plants. Well, we'll just keep putting plants down here. We'll do that. Another forest ambassador. Crystal. You can't take that. Swampy gets me reaction. Okay, you're gonna take that. Why don't we give it a fruit aspect here? So those go all the way out there, so I also want an animal. You're gonna come. Okay. So you finished it. Wealth and use. Okay, you come over there, give them some more precious minerals right there. That should be their wealth and use, and get that solved. Geologist. Well, at least they went up to right there. Each other different fish within range. Exotic animals right there. Who are you? Ah yes, you are right there. Do domestic animals. We'll put some fish right there. This is the problem of having so many different things. You're like, oh no, what am I going to do? I've got 50,000 different things going on. So that's the trick with this. Oh, are they going to get too greedy? There we go. And domestic animals. There we go. That should solve their problems very quickly. You all are... Yes. So you can't pick up a desert. You could get the hunt aspect. That gets you... You an aspect. Okay. You can't pick that up. So you are the best to pick that up, because it unlocks something new for you. At least 3 mountain patches. One-third. At least 3 minerals. Yeah. They have 2 mountain patches. Wealth and use. So let me make it very likely that they'll expand there. And you come here and put a What's there? Empty. So you just come there. I got two. That's a forest. You could pick that up. You can't. You can't. You can't. So for my forest, that's decent enough. I unlock another aspect. If this fails, oh well. Okay, university. They need wealth, food, and what do you get bonuses for? For each plant. Alright. Well, why don't we put some fruit being trees right there? Now they're trying to build this lighthouse. They want a neighboring village with this. They want to do that. Oh my, villages. Oh my. Come on. Expand up that way. That's all you need to get everything done you want to be done. Oh, villages. So for this university, each plant. So next to an animal nest, tomato, grape. This becomes a pineapple. Let's just see how good that pineapple is. Give it a fruiting aspect. Alright. This wants to be next to a mineral. And this place needs some wealth. So why don't you come here and give them some precious minerals? Come on, expand in the right direction. Not that direction. You'd expand in that direction, you'd have what you need. Oh well. If that fails, they'll lose some of their bonuses, but they should otherwise be fine. University. And we're almost done, so any way we go on this, will kind of be stuck this way regardless. Oh, are we getting... Oh, come on. Don't lose me here. Giants are getting sleepy. Don't get sleepy, giants. The fruit plant there. If next to an animal nest. Precious minerals. I'm trying to get everything up to where you want to be. Oh, you fell asleep. Come on, quickly. Are you asleep? No. They're asleep. Oh well. And everyone's asleep. And there we go. So as you see, as I've done more things, I get more unlocks, which is fun. So I can continue free playing this kind of, but I don't get further unlocks. But it's a fun little thing to do, so. But that's the end of it there. So, that was Reus, and I'll be looking to kind of do this maybe interspersed with a little bit of this, that, or the other as things are going on. And now you see a village is getting greedy. They'll maybe start thinking about war soon. Here's their village this way. This village could probably survive them, and that village, and this village definitely could. So if they go to war, they'll get their behinds handed to them. But anyway, that was Reus, and so I thank you for joining me. And next time, we'll be doing more Reus. Be seeing you.